vulnerability of information.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's all about maintaining the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information.
Perfect. All of those things are true, and it's not just that though. That's a small part of it, and sometimes the worst hackers can be ourselves. We just saw that Friday going into this week. I even had to do some cleanup of the CrowdStrike mix up on Friday. That wasn't a cyber attack, but when you start to learn this information, you'll understand how if you follow a process, it's part of cybersecurity. Um, a company like that should never shut down half the world, but hey, it happens. And trust me, CrowdStrike won't have any type of foothold in this industry. I think again, I think it's going to be over for them. But anyway, that lets you know just how widespread it can be. Cybersecurity really is about protecting your data from protecting yourself on the internet, protecting your data from people who shouldn't see your data, and also that CIA triad that you alluded to, keeping those three pillars the main thing throughout everything that you do in cybersecurity. You got to have confidentiality. People need to make sure that it's secretive from people who shouldn't see it. But then you need to have that integrity that if you put $20 into your bank, that bank knows that you put your $20 in there, and it has the integrity of keeping that data the same until you want to take that $20 out. That's integrity. But then it needs to be available. So think about some of the sites that never go down. um, they have a very high availability. The one that comes to mind is Amazon.com. Amazon.com never goes down. That site is always up. I even seen Facebook and Instagram. Instagram goes down quite often. Um, but I've seen a lot of more sites just kind of go down and have that maintenance period where people need to bring it back up. Prime case was just this weekend where CrowdStrike took everybody offline, and that's that part of the availability that while it was CrowdStrike's fault, us as security professionals, we needed to have another thing in place in order to keep the business running. So a lot of those airports that you've seen that were shut down, they needed an actual game plan in place just in case that was to happen. You can't have people just sitting in the airport waiting on an itinerary to be printed, and you have no way of printing that off because the computer's down. So that's where we come in at, and we need to know these type of processes on top of stopping our normal hackers from coming in and hacking into our accounts. So all of that is entailed with cybersecurity. But thank you for answering that for me. So cybersecurity Security Plus is a well-known certification, right? Um, it's kind of like the industry standard. Now, what we have is two different versions. We have a 601 and we have a 701. 601 is being phased out next week, actually. And that you can see that right here where it says retirement. So the reason why I bring that up is that I don't know if they bought the vouchers for you guys for the 701 or the 601. But hopefully it's the